Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and we are here live for All Signs week ahead for November 24th to the 30th. Here we are at the tail end of November. Don't be shy. Say hello. Even if you're watching the replay, say hello. Hi, Delaney. Good to see you. Sam is back, is here as well. Hello, Star. Thank you for being here. My moderator is also on here. Let me make sure I'm showing the comments so it doesn't look like it's blank, because I have a tendency to do that. My apologies. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. And for those of you who are in the States, I'm sure you are all getting ready for the holiday festivities that are starting off already. I can't believe it, but here we are with Thanksgiving coming up this week. And we have quite a few lives scheduled for this week. So please make sure you set your notifications. Check out the live schedules, because we are already going to be starting off with December readings. Yes, this week. So Tuesday, we're going to be doing the monthly report. The monthly report for Tuesday is set. That's scheduled for the December monthlies for all signs. And this is going to be general energy here. And if you're looking for your all signs love readings, for those of you with a person, or if you're single and looking for new love, that is scheduled for Friday evening, the day after Thanksgiving. So that will be in place too. That's scheduled. And we also have on Wednesday, the night before Thanksgiving, because, well, each sign for the birthday month, and that brings me to Sagittarius. Happy birthday out there, Sagittarius. Your public reading is going to be on Tuesday, and also your vault reading is going to be unlocked on Tuesday over at Harmonia Friends Club. So plenty to do over there. And today we have a giveaway to announce a winner. This is for the November giveaway. We have lots to do today. Lots to do. So we have a lucky winner today. That will be at the tail end after the bonus collective readings. And yes, we do have a bonus collective going on here as well. If you want to entertain that, it's just a donation. One donation gets us closer to unlocking that goal. Star does a pretty good job at keeping track of that, which I believe is like, we have it set to 5, and then it will be unlocked. And then it will be unlocked. All right, let's get into the collective energy. Before I get into collective energy, though, I feel really guided to pull the card first. So let me change the banner here. All right, let's see where we are on the Fool's Journey before I start talking about the energy this week. Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our Ascended Master Spirit. Where are we on the Fool's Journey, or who are we with this week? It could be one or the other. These are the court cards and the major arcana cards only. The Star. We are the Star. And I got to be careful with this card. But we are at the Star, which is a healing energy here with Aquarius. Nice. I love this because this is a perfect way or segment to go with the collective energy here, because this week is the final stretch of Mercury retrograde. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to be completely over and done with, but I want to explain this in the simplest way because I'm not an astrologist and I'm not going to pretend I'm an astrologer. I'm just feeling into the energy here. So we're channeling in what's coming through the collective energy here. So this is a week that as Mercury slows down, I want you to look at the metaphor here of a ship, a spaceship, okay? Lining up to landing. So it has to position itself, it has to adjust, it has to readjust and make sure that it's not coming in all crooked and sideways. So that slowdown for us can feel heavier. It can make us feel jittery. We have our hands really hard on the steering wheel, put it that way. So that's why people may feel anxious and scattered, or, we can deal with communication issues as well. But just because it's landing doesn't mean once we go in direct that we sprint off and start going into, amazing energy. We still have to stabilize. So we have to acclimate ourselves. And I explain a lot of this as a side note with this energy. Actually, this past summer, I did a series called the Ground Control series that is released and found over at Harmonia Friends. And I explain collectively how the souls, the anchor souls, the spiral souls, and the spiritual astronauts, which is all of us. And it's just a metaphor of where we are in the collective energy. We are fluidly shifting roles consistently from explorers to individuals here in ground control. So when we were in Scorpio season, going down into the subconscious, into the emotional underworld, the shadow work, all of those watery depths, guys, that is when really we are feeling the move. Okay. So this is going to be happening direct on the 29th. And that's where the things could possibly get the heaviest. You might, like I said, feel that anxious energy, overstimulated, but you might see some tech glitches here. But the other thing that you may see, and if you haven't seen this already, is other people's reactions. Because we may see as people acclimate, they all of a sudden start popping up. And this means that some people will be popping up from the past. It's not weird. It's just, that's how things happen. Conversations can reopen. We can have those conversations and those text messages that say, hey, I've been thinking about you, or hey, I'm ready to talk now. And it just may feel intense. So sometimes it's just someone resurfacing. So just keep that in mind, that this resurface has emotional swings on us as well, collectively. So with that in mind, we also are officially in Sagittarius season, and happy birthday out there to my Saggies. Saggy energy here, from going from Scorpio energy of the underworld. Now we're going into the exploration here of the conscious way, right? So these are my liberators, my free spirited souls. And we're going to really feel that energy towards the shadow period as we phase out of to Mercury. So more creative side, more desires, more passions, goals, prosperity, all of that's going to be expanding for a lot of us. But this is a week here where we're just shifting out of that emotional heaviness and into that expansion. So it's not a week of massive action. And that really portrays here in this star card. This is a card here of healing, having faith, really acclimating our emotions. Our feet are landed. Notice that she's not kneeling, she's standing. So you're not necessarily making a move yet. You're just pouring out those emotions. So this goes beautifully with the collective energy here for us this week in that star energy. All right, let's see what our numbers are this week. I'm going to have to keep this card like this, guys. But we know it's a star, okay? Until I get more cards stack up on there and I don't spill everything on my keyboard. Oh boy, sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't knock everything off. There we go. What angel number is with us? Reassurance, 747. Collective, trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts. So look out for the number 747. We're going to roll the dice as well. But again, this reassurance really goes strongly with that star energy. And I'm going to just keep them right on top of each other there so that we know. We can see the star, but we can't see her. What numbers are with us collectively? Oh, look at this. Well, look at that, guys. Not just only a 747, but we get another 7. This is a week here where we're just reassessing. We are getting our feet on the ground here and acclimating. All right. There is potential. There is an opportunity coming for us, but some of this, it's in regards to communication. Others of us, it's about making a next step forward in a goal or purpose. But this is a week here where you're acclimating, period. All right. So, and we're seeing that with the number 7 as well. Great. Cool. All right. Let's see what our challenge is this week. Remember, no reversals on challenges. These cards will all play out on the zodiac signs. And don't forget, guys, we still have that goal going on here. Look at that. We have the 2 of Swords. Well, that's being in between worlds. It just simply is. We are in the dark here. The challenge here is that it's not that we're in denial, but I just feel this energy here of being in the crossroads, not necessarily making a full move yet. We're still gaining clarity this week. Okay. How is the universe supporting us this week? The Empress. I love this. We have Taurus and Libra energy here. But this also kind of reminds me a little bit of fall, doesn't it? It looks a little bit like a Thanksgiving card here. So it goes really nice with appreciation. This week, how we're being supported here, we could be supported here with a mother figure, a female energy or a feminine energy. This is a person here who's very loving, devoted. This could be some of you guys, okay, if you were identifying with that energy here. She's all 4 queens in one. She is the creator as well, but most importantly, I love to see her as the support here of open arms. She is the one here who receives, and she receives very elegantly. This is a person here where she doesn't have to force anything. It's, I hear you, I see you, I validate you, and if I need to put my boundaries up, I will put myself in that place. However that queen may came up, and maybe the Queen of Swords, sometimes it's the Queen of Pentacles, but remember, she shifts. She's very fluid. So I love that that's your support card here. So this can be a person that's supporting you. This could be you supporting yourself. Just remember, lean into that feminine energy. All right, let's see what's going on here for Sagittarius. Saggy is up. Yes, and if you like any of these decks, all these decks except this one, you can't find anymore, the off-print one, but you can find them in my Amazon store. They're all there. They're all listed there. All right, Sagittarius is up. Who's got Saggy in their chart? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reversals are now up. They will be affected by this row, as usual, per usual. Saggy, your current feelings ahead going into this week. Queen of Swords here, reverse. I feel exhausted, tired, overworked. Libra energy here, so Aquarius and Gemini, but I feel like, Saggy, you need to take a break. Don't forget your support here is that you know that. But this might be something that you're going to be a little bit overreactive to this week. You know, we do have the holidays coming up. It could be family, it could be friends, but there's someone here who just feels very burnt out, overworked, and in their head, like exhausted, wants a change, is praying for a change, wants a change, is in a healing mode here. All right, let's see what the external influence is. What's the external influence here for this exhausted Sagittarius? Because it feels like that. The 7 of Cups here, reverse. Well, this is a Sagittarius who feels like they're out of options. It feels like that. Thank you, Papa, for making the first donation. Thank you, Papa and Star. Look at this. This is someone here who typically has a lot of options, not certain of where to go, but this is a Sagittarius who goes, I don't like any of the options that I really like. It's not clarity. A lot of people would read that reversal as clarity, but I'm using these as a combination. And the challenge here is that you're a little uncertain about your future or where things land. Some of you, that could be a relationship. Some of you, that could be a job. Some of you, that could just be in life in general. You're just a little bit uncertain and fed up because you work very hard for where you are in your life, but it's like, this is it. This is all I got. All right. Let's see what the integration is. What's the integration of this energy for the week? Yeah, it's a lot. But I also feel that even though this is a heavy week and you may feel like you have a lot on your plate, Sagittarius, you are going to be able to get it done. And there are individuals here who do definitely, most certainly count on you. And I see that in the background. We count on you, Saggy. But it's like, I'm going to do it myself. I really don't need the help or assistance right now. This is my stuff. I'm going to take it and just finish it. But you're not going to carry anymore. And the integration of this is just, I'm done. This is it. Maybe you give a final straw this week. Maybe you finally put, like I said, a ultimatum, align with an individual. This is someone here who's like, I can't take on this much. I can't take on this much responsibility. I can't take on this pressure. And I'm really disgusted with what I have right now, meaning what's going forward. I need to focus more on my energy. All right. See how you respond into this. Yeah, you're realigning. It's like a head over heart, but you know it's the smartest thing to do. Some of you are cutting yourself from individuals that, really cross the boundary. Some of you are doing something at work. Maybe you took on something extra. And now it's like saying, you know what? I'm not going to be putting a lot of extra overtime. I'm just going to finish what I said that I would do. It's like that accountability, but we have more Libra energy here. So a lot of Libra energy is coming in place. Also, this could also be another individual who understands you as well. So this could also be, if this is work related, an understanding boss who says, I get it. You put your boundary up. I get it. Okay. What's the real opportunity for you this week, Saggy? Three of Pentacles. Believe it or not, by whatever you set is setting a tone for the individuals, okay? Whether it's like you have to do something without me and while I'm doing something else, it is working together. It's not necessarily working together with individuals like at the same time. I feel like there might be some task, or if this is a relationship, the working together is you work on yourself and I'm going to work on myself. And obviously you're unhappy and I'm unhappy. And this is just what we got to do right now. So it could be that too. The bigger meaning here for you in this collaboration. Look at this, the shaman. By creating this boundary or space this week, it's actually allowing you the room to really look upon what you want in life. And I do feel there's something coming up, especially we're going into the cold moon coming up in a couple of weeks. And so I feel this energy here of you putting in some intentions in that moon energy coming up with the shaman, which was honestly is more of the magician energy in this card, but with the shaman, it's something more earthly. So I feel like for you, it's just consciously being very aware of the options around you and saying, okay, what's a practical thing that I can manifest in my life? So that's the bigger meaning of this. What advice does Spirit have for you? And then we're going to give your auntie message. Advice for you. Look at that. Look at that. We have the Son of Wands here. So these are the actions, that desire, that passion, that creativity, but there's a huge change on the actions that you're taking moving forward. So Spirit's saying, yeah, you're allowed to change your mind and change your drive on where you put your time and effort. Absolutely. 100%. And there we go. More confirmation on the moon. You can't even make this up. Spirit's saying whatever actions, desires, put it into that moon energy coming up. Right? Pisces energy here. And there's something here in that soothing energy of the star and the moon together where you will be more emotionally aligned, not this week, but next week for sure by taking these actions. All right. Your auntie message, Sagittarius. Auntie says to you, honey, this is your season. So let auntie say this clear. You don't need permission to take up space. You don't need approval to expand. This week, claim the version of you that doesn't explain, doesn't shrink, doesn't wait for someone else to say go. Love this for you. You've outgrown the rooms where you learn to tiptoe. So stand tall and speak with the voice you've been editing. Your power comes from telling the truth about who you are, not the truth people want from you. All right. That's a message here we got for you. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Capricorn. Capricorn is up. And I do appreciate that donation. Thank you. We are now 4 away, guys. 4 away. 4 away. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, Capricorn is up. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see how the week is for you. Current feelings going into this week. Capricorn, here we go. The Knight of Pentacles. Well, this is someone here who's slow, steady, practical. I mean, this is the slowest night of them all, but it's also the most stable night of them all. So there's a lot of stability here for you this week. Okay. You're not really. All right. Let's see what it has to do with the stability. I just feel like you're very prepared this week. Some of you are like, what? No, there's something about being prepared. That's what I'm going with. I almost feel like there's other individuals around you who go, shoot, I wish I had this. And Capricorn's like, you mean this? I have this. There's always something that you're prepared for. And the feeling here is that you feel prepared. Let's see what the external influence is. The sun. Okay, I love this. Capricorn, this is good for you because the preparation has to do with your happiness. I think that there's certain moves that you are making this week that you're feeling a little bit more grounded on. You're getting back on your feet. This is someone here who is not making huge changes this week, but they have built up. All right. This is someone here who's changed their structure. Some of you diet, some of you well-being, schedule. There's just something here about you working on your happiness. And you really pay attention to the present energy, really not being bothered by other people's emotions. In fact, if someone comes into this Capricorn negative this week, the Capricorn's not going to be like, man, they're an asshole. They're going to go, I wonder what's bothering them. May even say, are you okay? Versus, doing something else. They're not taking it personal. All right. The integration of this for Capricorn. Death. Transformation. This is a huge change for you. And I also think that there are certain things in your life that are going to be illuminated this week that you're just not going to have to worry about. All right. So if this is like the Mercury where I mentioned, some of you are going to have a return of somebody. No, there's no returns for this Capricorn. It's like, what? I finally think that I'm over something and I actually feel like I want to go out, or I do want to accept that invite, or I'm just going to be happy with my friends and family. There's something here where there's a massive change where you are celebrating your wins right now and an end of a chapter. So there is an end of a chapter that you've been through, but it hasn't been easy. Not for this Capricorn. Yeah. This was something here where you may had to take a pause. People did not necessarily agree with the way that you handled things, did things, but with judgment reversed, you knew what was right for you. And it wasn't denial. It was like, I had to make certain decisions, but now this week, I feel more prepared about what's to come for me. And it wasn't me misjudging it. It was me needing time and space and effort. What's a real opportunity for you this week? Look at this. Balance. You have Sagittarius energy, and we're in Saggy season here, okay? Realignment, connection. really having deep connections this week with individuals that you love as well, however that may come up. Be very present with family, with friends, even with the colleagues and coworkers here, because you'll always find a light. And that's something that before you didn't see before. It was eclipsed out for you. Do you see how it was eclipsed here? It was eclipsed out for you. This week, you're going to feel way lighter, way lighter. The bigger meaning here for you, Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles here reversed. There are certain people in your circle or some communities, circles that you finally let go of. Some of you are finally letting go of that relationship that took a really long time to grieve over. Like it's like feel it really surrendering to it. Others of you, if this is an end of chapter or just a huge life change or milestone that you're being through, you see how it played its part, but it's not necessarily with you anymore. This could be bad, bad habits. This could be lifestyle changes you've made. Now it's becoming a little bit easier. Okay. You've built that muscle. You've built that fuel. Advice for you. Advice from spirit here. Look at that. You got death twice. Scorpio energy twice. You had a major transformation during Scorpio season. Huge. I mean, not only did you shed this, but you really broke it down to the skeleton, to the nervous system. All right. This was a huge change for you. And Spirit's saying, don't doubt the transformation. Don't doubt it. Allow it to naturally happen. Yeah. Because the perception of you taking a time out, some of you stayed up really, really late at night here with this bad energy. But with the Hangman, it's someone here who now pauses, self-reflects, and looks at something with a different perspective. Okay. There's that different perspective here of seeing the light. Capricorn, Auntie's message for you. Sweetheart, I know you usually hold it all together, but let me remind you. Oh, this is interesting. Stability comes from honesty, not control. Stability comes from honesty, not control. This acclamation week wants you to lay down the weight you said you could carry but shouldn't have had to. Claim the version of you that doesn't need to be the strong one every hour, every day. Your power hides in your softness, your boundaries, your willingness to say, this matters to me. Stand in the truth, not the duties others hand to you. All right, that's what we got for you, Capricorn. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius is up. Aquarius, your reading, Timeless Tarot Story reading, will be available later this week over at Harmonia Friends Club. Reminder, that's my membership area. Let's see what's going on here for you this week. How is Aquarius currently going into this week? How are they feeling? Here we go. The Ace of Cups here reversed. There's almost like apathy here. I feel apathy, detachment. This is usually a card of unconditional love, the nest, but this feels like this nest feels suffocating to me. So I feel very detached emotionally this week. All right. Let's see the external influence of this. This is Aquarius. So Page of Wands. Is there someone in your life who, I mean, I'm not saying that you're jealous, but I do feel that external influence is someone here has lit a fire and desires creativity and doing something, but it's also sucked the life out of you as well. I almost see this energy here of like, man, do you even see what you're doing? Like, I don't know. There's someone here that really just starts things. Could be, I mean, honestly, it could be somebody here who plays a game, could be a player. But I just feel this energy. Some of you, you're related to this person. I'm sorry. Others of you, this could be, a loved one, a partner, a friend for some of you. What's the integration of this? Page of Pentacles here. There's that bat. You see that? Aquarius, I just feel this, and you almost look like a bat. Like you're watching somebody here have a new start, going after something, but they're going after it, and you're like, this is such a bad idea, or this is going to be a shit show, or I can't believe I'm watching this. I can't believe they're saying they're going to do that. Why are they taking this opportunity to do that? This is so wasteful, but yet you're still there. You're still there. All right. Three of Cups. Everybody seems to be happy, but this Aquarius, I feel like Aquarius here is like, I don't get it. You could be watching someone go in another relationship. You could be seeing someone dive into a partnership, and something that just seems very risky to you, something that really bothers you, but people are happy about it, excited. But it's like, how do you not see this? This is fake. I think you think this person is full of crap. That's what I think. What's the bigger meaning of this? What's the real opportunity here for Aquarius? Nine of Cups here reversed. See, this person really, really well. The Nine of Cups is someone here who, and I used to call this my drinking card, especially reverse, is someone here could be a heavy drinker, but they don't have to be. But this is an individual here who easily indulges in gluttony, and it's all for their well-being. So they like a lot of attention. This is an attention-seeking soul that you're dealing with. But this is also an individual here that you're not buying into the celebration anymore. So you're very detached. You're not even congratulating. You're just watching. Okay. All right. Let's see what the bigger meaning of why this is happening. Four swords. You know why? Because the more distance that you are and separated from, for you, Aquarius, is actually not saying this person's going to trip and fall on their feet, but there are a lot of individuals here who are going to turn around when this person does burn, because it's fake. Whatever it is, it's fake. You have the truth, but you're not necessarily speaking the truth. So I feel this level of going, you know what? Some things are just meant unsaid. And for me, I'm going through grief, and this individual acts like nothing happened because this person did something to you. They turned their back on you. Some of you, they took something from you. All right. Could be an idea, a passion, desire, but it's something here where it's like, seriously, like you're getting the credit for this. So there is this energy here that this person's getting some kind of credit or being seen by light or looking a specific part. But with it reverse and with this Two of Swords, not everything is what you see. Okay. And I think this person is actually trying to get a reaction from you. So this is a week here where you may be tested to react, but you're actually doing the thing here of going, I know what this person is up to. All right. Advice here for you. Four of Cups. A rat. All right. You smell a rat from so far away. Yeah, you're disappointed, but at the same time, you're not drinking this person's Kool-Aid. You're not. I also, you feel a little bit disappointed with the individuals who actually are falling for this, but you're not really judging them because you were one of them at one point. You were totally one of them at one point. The Three of Wands here also tells me that whatever you're building from the space, this detachment is also going to allow you a portal of huge change. Is it happening this week? No. Is it comfortable here to watch somebody light up and throw something in your face? Absolutely not. But with this card here, they like to call this the ships that come in. But to me, this is more about receiving the karma when it needs to. Okay. Worry about your foundation, not about others. Okay. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. All right. Auntie's message for you, Aquarius. Listen, darling. You're always 10 steps ahead, thinking, observing, analyzing. But this week is a reminder that your identity isn't the ideas you produce. It's the heart you protect. And I felt this energy of you protecting your heart. That's why you're the Ace of Cups here reversed. You're just taking your energy back. All right. Claim the version of you that doesn't keep people at arm's length, but just because you're afraid they won't understand you, you know who you are. You just need to stop filtering it. Let yourself be authentic, be messy, be human and unedited. You don't need to deal with individuals who are show-offs. That's where your power lives. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aquarius. If that resonating, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Pisces. Pisces is up. Hey, Barbara. Welcome back. Got some of my other moderators here. Nancy, welcome back. Hello, Corabelle. Corabelle, oh my gosh, guys. Corabelle, who's been a listener for quite some time, has contacted me regarding her company because she is putting together a huge basket for Harmonia Friends Club members for the December giveaway, and it is awesome. I cannot wait to share it with you guys later this week. It will be posted. You're welcome, Delaney. Don't forget, we got the collective bonuses coming up. And we are 4 spots away from getting that collective bonus. Thank you to Papa and to Star for kicking us off with the sponsors. But if you'd like to be a sponsor, go ahead and put in a donation. Doesn't matter what amount. You unlock it not just for yourself, but the individuals here who are watching as well. You have a good day at work. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus. Here we go. Yes, Barbara's teaming up with her too. Awesome. I love that. I love to get people together, working together in small business. It's awesome. Pisces, how are you feeling going into this week? The 10 of Pentacles, family, community, good. I mean, this is a very happy card. This is a very secure card. This is being amongst family, friends, community. All right. External influences of this. 7 of Wands. You know what? Because it's outside noise. You have your people, Pisces. These are your people. Whoever these people are, these are the people you feel at home with. These are the people here that get you. These are the people that you feel safe and secure with. And then there's outside noise. And it's like, it's okay. I'm not going out there. I got these people, right? What's the integration of this with the 7 of Wands? You do have, I do feel this energy of, I don't want to say you're in a hermit mode. It could be. But I just feel like you don't, like this is someone here, if it's crazy at work for you, if you're a worker, this is for a Pisces who's like, yeah, I'm just going to work this week, 9 to 5, and I'm getting straight home to my family because I have more fun over there. I'm not going to bring this nastiness back home to my tribe. All right. Others of you, it's just outside noise. It even could be social media. It's like, I don't want to deal with that. I'm turning that off. I'm going to hang out with my family. This is where I'm at. Look at this, 7 of Cups. And I also feel like you're really looking at the options of how to clear out some clutter in your life. And whatever that clutter may be, I think it is setting your priorities straight. With the 7 of Cups energy, it's usually about decisions, what options I have. But with this upright means that you are taking a pause here from this outside noise. Could also be outside opinions, Pisces, to just focus on there. All right. These are like, the less people you tell, the better. So you might just be telling the tribe here, if at all. Yeah. With the 5 of Pentacles here, it says to me, there's something here where I love how it's going on here from the 10 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles, because it is a loss. But for you, the loss here is, what can I get rid of? It's that purging energy. Okay. You're trying to recover from loss to gain something better, more. And that's what you're looking at. And it's like, okay, how can I recover from this? What's the real opportunity for you this week? Judgment. Just choosing one thing, just one next step. That's going to be huge for you this week. Okay. Yeah, you can take the time to look at these options, but there's one thing in particular that you need to remove and just pull the band-aid and do it. And this will be a huge shift for you, especially, I mean, these were all upright, but I do feel it's like you're not in denial about this. Something just needs to be cut. Something needs to be changed for this Pisces. So it's like, all right, I'm going to do it. The bigger meaning here for this Pisces this week. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles here reverse says to me that you don't want to procrastinate. You don't want to push this off to another day, another time. Some of you, this is the perfect time to do it because it's a holiday week. It's like, okay, maybe you have some time off that you can do something and resettle yourself or redo your schedule. But I just feel this energy here that you don't want to overwork. You don't want to rush it. You want to start small. And so the bigger meaning here is, hey, you don't have to go fully all in and in charge and make these huge changes. You just got to remove one thing. And you all know what that one thing is. I can say a zillion things, but I'm reading for the collective here. So there's something here that it's time to leave. It's time to leave that behind. Okay. You're ready. You got your circle. Advice for you, Pisces. Your happiness. Okay. Just be happy, be present, especially this week here. This is a week here, especially with Mercury retrograde going direct. Just be very mindful and present and watch your reactions because there's going to be glitches whatsoever, whether it's communication glitches, tech glitches, people reacting. Just be very mindful of your energy. What's yours? Okay. That's the clarity that you need. What else do we have here in that Sun and that Leo energy? Beautiful card. It was really nice for you. Look at this. You got the 10 of Pentacles twice. Pisces, chills. You found your tribe, all right? The people that are meant to be in your life are going to be in your life. But if you're missing that right now, this is you going, you're removing things so that you can find your people. All right? However that may be, in community, friendships, a relationship. This is something here that feels like home, security. All right, Pisces, your final message from Auntie. Sugar, you've carried everyone's emotions like a backpack full of bricks. This week, claim your right to step out of other people's stories. You're not the healer of every wound, the interpreter of every silence, or the emotional emergency room for people who refuse to take responsibility. Your power is your intuition, Pisces, but it's also your ability to choose. You got to make this up. It's also your ability to choose what you want to be in your reality. Okay. It's your realm. Choose your peace this week. All right. That's what we got here for Pisces. Choose your peace. All right. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Aries. Aries is up. Aries is on fire. And Aries. Auntie is on fire, but she's also working off of my collective messaging because I channeled with her earlier. So she takes my channeled messages and then works them into the readings themselves. Not knowing, not the cards. I did the collective energy. So that's why they're so on point. And they go nicely with my readings because she's speaking in my voice. But she's Auntie. She's the Auntie version. If it was me, it would be Tanta because I'm German. German American here. It's just a mirror of you. AI is always a mirror of you. I just like to work with it because it's intriguing to me. Barbara, thank you so much for the donation. I missed another donation coming in. How close are we now? I forget. Are we 3 away now? Yes, we are only 3 more away from the target. 3 away from the target. And then we can unlock another bonus. Gosh, I am on fire. I got to put my fan on. I'm sorry. Hold on, guys. Apparently, my channeling is heating me up. Give me a second. All right. Hopefully, it doesn't sound like I'm in a wind tunnel. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. How you feeling going into this week? Emotionally spent. This Aries is leaving something behind. Some of you are leaving someone behind. What's the external influence of what you're leaving behind? Ace of Wands, something that you put a lot of effort into and desire and passion, but it really burned you. I almost feel like you are leaving behind a rejection. I don't know if someone here did not see your light or if there's something here that you just burned yourself out by chasing. This is an Aries here who's like, this is not my passion and desire here. In fact, this individual doesn't really take care of what I have to offer. I always think of this, when you think of the wands, you're passing it on, where it's tandem working together as a team, just like a runner. But this is someone here that I feel burned you, or you were running after a dream or desire that feels burnt out. And you're like, I emotionally need to leave this. This is not what my desire is. This is not lighting me up anymore. This Aries is like, it's emotionally exhausting. Yeah, I'm looking for reciprocity. And that's what you're doing. You're going towards something that is more fair, more practical, more grounded. You're taking a time out. Some of you are scratching out a passion or desire that feels old or stale for you. Others of you, you're removing somebody from your life. You're being with your circle, your family, your friends. But this is someone here who's just very humbled by realizing that it's just not for me. It's not serving me anymore. See what that Eight of Cups is. Yeah, a lot of disappointment. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be dealing with a water sign. But here's the thing. If this is you who's disappointed with something that just didn't take off anymore, and it's not a person, but it's an endeavor, this is something here where you were realizing that you were up and down in your emotions. You were happy one minute, then angry and exhausted another, or sad. And it was so bipolar, so crazy that you felt like you were frozen in the moon here of the Phoenix. And this Phoenix looks like it's frozen, right? But it feels like there's something here that was frozen in time for you. Others of you, you're dealing with someone here who is simply mentally, emotionally exhausting to you. And this person has a lot of mental, emotional issues that they need to take accountability and change. And some of you are finally realizing that you can't fix this person, which is huge. And it's sad. And I get it. Like that's a hard energy, you're detaching. What's the real opportunity here? Look at this. Now you got the energy here of the Knight of Wands. You do something here that lights you up. All right. This is an action here and drive to set yourself free, because it is going to feel very freeing this week here. And I do feel like it's about something new. Okay. Something you've never done before. And others of you, it's like, you know what? I really just want to visit home, or I really just want to be with family. But I just feel this energy here of like, scratch that. I can't be emotionally invested in this anymore. I got to do something that lights me up. The bigger meaning. Seven of Swords here reverse tells me, look at all of these swords. Dang. All right. Really fighting this with your ego, but some of you are fighting another person's ego, and that's hard to do. But there's the secret's out. The secret is out. The bigger meaning here is you can't deceive yourself on this. You can't lie to yourself on this anymore. It just didn't feel good. It didn't feel right anymore. So this is an Aries here who, yes, is emotionally moving on this week and is finding care and solace in family and friends. All right. The advice here for you. Oh, I love this for you. When you think of the Nine of Wands, it's having proper boundaries. Okay. And I do feel like you're on guard because you're wounded, but it's also this card here, I feel, of you taking the steps. And there is something about taking the next steps, towards your intuition and towards your soul. And I love that, because the next steps here with that Eight of Cups is always the moon. And we got the moon showing here in this card for you. Yeah, you have an absolute brand new start. Look at this, a little chick. You're a new chick here, okay? But I just feel this energy here, being optimistic by having this boundary and understanding that the wounds that you have, that you need time and space to heal. All right, Auntie's message here for you, Aries, my fiery one. Auntie needs you to remember this: reacting is not the same as responding. This acclamation week wants you to claim the version of you that doesn't fight every battle, doesn't chase every spark, doesn't mistake urgency for importance. You don't need to prove yourself this week. You just need to direct your fire. You just need to direct your fire. Can't make that up. Your power comes from conscious action, not impulse. Slow down long enough to remember what you're actually fighting for. All right, slow down this week. Slow down. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus is up. We have Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and then we have our bonus collectives. All right, Taurus, how you feeling going into this week? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus, my bulls. Here we go. Five of Swords. Well, no one wins with the Five of Swords. This is an ego-based thing. So, defeated. Why does this Taurus feel defeated? Let's see what this defeat feels. Why does Taurus feel defeated this week? Because something isn't happening on your time frame with the shaman, with the magician energy, but the shaman is something that is more practical here in this reality. So not all is lost, but I think here you're learning to surrender. All right. Maybe it's realizing here that, listen, it's not happening on my time. I know that I have to take a pause, but now you're surrendering to whatever this desire, this dream, whatever it is. It's not happening on the way that you want. It's definitely not happening this week for this Taurus. I'm not going to lie to you on that one. The integration here for Taurus. Page of Wands. You're going to use your time differently, and your drive is going to be on something else. Some of you, someone else. I just feel like you're letting it go. You're finally saying, God, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, but I can't keep going this way. So that's this energy here of defeat. But it's also what you don't realize, even in this egotistical energy with the Five of Swords here and your challenge, the Two of Swords here, what's hidden from you is actually a blessing, because you're being supported here by a creation. You're just really letting, and I finally am seeing, like, interesting, it's a tree, but I'm seeing all birds all of a sudden. It feels like birds are creating that tree. So there's just something here where I feel that you're creating space and freeing yourself, and then taking on a new role and being optimistic and realizing, hey, I need a new start. So you're definitely having a new start this week, but the new start here is letting it go. Yeah. And it was something where you always felt like it was a sweet deal, a seal deal. But I also feel this energy here with the Knight of Cups is that there's something about romanticizing and wanting something and being committed. And some of you, this was a person, but you're realizing, what are my other options? And there's an opportunity here to romanticize something else. What's the real opportunity this week? Gosh, look at your options. Accept the invites. You actually have a gift this week here by surrendering, but it's not in the package that you wanted. And some of you, it's not the person that you wanted, but there's a new energy here. Okay. Could be a new connection, could be a new venture, could be an invite here outside of your comfort zone. It's a card here of travel. So the bigger opportunity here this week is to travel outside of your comfort zone, to walk away from something and surrender to it. Because it's a hidden blessing. The bigger meaning here, it's a hidden blessing for you. The universe is like, let me do the magic. Let me hold you. Let me support you in this. Let me show you how magical the universe can be. This is huge. I love this because you are going to see something at a whole different light, a whole different light. Your advice here, Taurus, this week. I mean, there's someone coming to you or something coming to you this week. Or you're going to someone. Mother of Pentacles. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. That's your card. All right. You're very nurturing. You're very practical. And this is something here where you need to be nurturing and practical to yourself as well, your own well-being. Okay. And Spirit's just reminding you, be who you are, Taurus. Taurus, you're supporting here is a mother role. All right. And there's something here where you may be reparenting yourself this week in a beautiful way. Yeah. Right. This is you seeing from the subconscious level here with this little bat. The eyes are glowing. Look at this. The eyes are glowing. The eyes are glowing. That this setback doesn't have to look like defeat. It could be turned around into perception here of surrender and seeing what unfolds naturally for you, because there is an opportunity this week that is going to unfold. And it's not going to unfold entirely and unveil, but you're going to see how quickly it comes in by just surrendering to the moment. All right, Taurus, the message here from Auntie is, sweetheart, I know you want comfort, but comfort isn't always clarity. This week, claim the version of you that stops settling for good enough because it's familiar. You've changed, Taurus. Your values have changed. The things that used to soothe you don't fit anymore. Let yourself want more. Let yourself walk toward it. Your power shows up when you stop waiting for the life to shake you loose and decide to step out of your own terms. All right, that's what I got here for you, Taurus. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini is up. Welcome, Anna. Hopefully that's how you say your name. Hopefully I pronounced it right. All right. Gems. Gemini. Elizabeth, thank you so much for the donation. We are now 2 away. Thank you, Elizabeth. So far, we had Barbara, Star, Papa, and now Elizabeth has jumped on the sponsor. We are only 2 away now from unlocking the bonus collective. What does that mean? Well, you see this dice? The rolls of the dice means your zodiac sign may come up. So it's very specific in those signs. Okay. So the more signs that show up that are in your chart, well, that reading may be more validation that it's yours. Okay. Especially if you're dealing with cross watching or anything like that as well. Okay. Gems. Let's see how you're feeling going into this week. The 6 of Cups. Well, this is nice energy. Lots of memories, nostalgia. We are in holiday time. So 6 of Cups could be family, children, very youthful energy, soulmate connection. Feels like home. External influence of these memories. The 2 of Cups. Someone's very specific to you. You're very close to. 6, 7, 8. So the 8 of Cups. So this is someone here who's far from home. This is someone here that maybe you don't necessarily get to see a lot. There's something here about wanting to see each other, or hey, I'm finally home, or hey, I'm finally here. Some of you, if you are in a long distance relationship, this is a reunion this week. It's seeing each other face to face, spending some family time with one another. Others of you, if it's just been work and stuff, it's just reuniting. Okay, these are two individuals here who are really, really just loving the memories, the good old days, creating new memories as well. Doesn't have to be romantic. The integration here for Gemini. Oh my gosh, look at this. Huge change. Taurus energy with the higher font. I just feel about an up leveling of commitment. And this commitment could be, hey, let's make more time for one another. The two of you definitely have a lot in common. And I feel that there is something that keeps you away from this individual, whether it's work, whether it is, distance, hopefully not other people. But I do feel with this Phoenix energy that there's something about to up level in this relationship and be burnt down. It's almost like let's do something or be committed for each other. All right. In that way. How you're responding here. Look at this. This is nice. I got some Gemini in my chart. I'm going to claim this for myself. Libra energy here. This is just alignment. This is understanding. This is like, you get me. This feels warm and fuzzy. It just feels so balanced. But I also feel this energy of someone being a little shy and another individual being very worldly. Okay. Meaning that they have a lot more life experience with that owl energy. Okay. But that doesn't mean that that little mouse has no experience at all. They're just very quiet about their moves. Okay. So they're very soft spoken or shy a little bit, but these two work well with one another, even though that the owl could eat the mouse. But I do feel that these two work well together. What's a real opportunity with this connection this week? Oh my gosh. King of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of Taurus energy here. I think you're going to see a person step up. You may even, some of you are going to be in a more committed relationship here. So something's going to switch about this relationship. Some of you, this person's going to open up romantically. Others of you, if this isn't romance, this is someone here who's like, hey, we need to make time or space for each other. I worry about you. I love you. This could even be a parent, guys. But this is an energy here of let's do something together. Let's create some time together. Let's go on vacation with one another. There's a bigger opportunity that you two are discussing this week. And somebody here wants to gift you something. So I feel like this gift is, some of you, an abundance here could even be money. Bigger meaning here is the Two of Swords reverse. Wow. I think also there's something here that this individual wants to unfold or unveil to you. They have gained a new insight of perception. They may have seen something here in you from a distance. I just keep hearing the distance. So whatever the distance is for you, Gemini, this individual here really has a new perception and newfound respect for you. Okay. So I do feel this energy of this person here really pulling in that, okay, with the Two of Swords that comes up again, okay, that's a challenge card, okay, making a decision here to be there for you. Advice for you. Well, wow, just enjoy it. Nine of Pentacles, this is about your stability. This is about your worth. This is about your alignment, your balance, okay? You're coming off as very stable, very independent. You know, it's not necessarily needing the nest, but the nest is here, okay? So that's your nest. It's not a bad nest here, but look at this. Then we have the Four of Pentacles here. So honestly, I just feel for you, Spirit is saying that there is something about this relationship because it feels like a nest. Maybe somebody here was very stubborn on making specific moves or doing things at a slower pace, but someone here didn't have a lot to offer. But this week they're offering something. It may not be money. Some of you, it's time. Some of you, it's commitment. Okay. However you will see it. And if this is financial, let me tell you, you guys are about to really bank it. Okay. I feel like a bonus is coming for some of you. All right. Your final message here, Gemini, from Auntie is, baby, let's be real. You're brilliant, but your mind has been running laps without a finish line. This week, claim the version of you that stops scattering yourself just to stay distracted. Your identity isn't a constant movement. It's your own clarity. Choose one truth and say it out loud. Choose the individuals that are there for you, honor you, and your desires. Your power is focus, not frenzy. When you simplify, you become unstoppable. And that's what I see you doing. All right. That's what I got here for you, gems. That resonated. Go ahead and hit a like, comment below. We're going to move on to Cancer. Cancer is up. Oh, you love that card because it's the out. That's funny. We are 2 target away from unlocking the bonus. We sure are. Gemini might have got the best reading so far. There's a couple that had good ones, but oh, good. I'm glad I said it right. All right, Cancer. Here we go, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cancer, how you feeling going into this week? Here we go. Knight of Cups. Well, you're just full of love, aren't you? Okay. Very romantic card. This is a card here of romance. Sometimes it could be a little bit of fantasy, but this is emotional fulfillment. But there's something here that you're about to seal the deal. You have your emotions. You're giving an offering, a gesture. Okay. What's the external influence of why you want to give a gesture to? This could also be a card of forgiveness as well. The Sire of Pentacles here reversed. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You're dealing with somebody here who's very frugal. Almost feels like Ebenezer Scrooge. I feel like this is you. Okay. You're dealing with someone here. It's kind of grumpy. Very set in their ways. Could also be a workaholic of some sort. But I feel this energy of you coming in with an emotional offer. Now you can flip this if you feel the other way around, but I feel like it's an emotional offer you're giving to someone. What's the integration of this? Oh, the Empress here reversed. God, you like... Watch yourself. You know, I think that you tend to... You got someone here who is... I don't know what they're pissed off about, but this is a person here who is all work, no play. This also could be a boss of some sort, but I feel this gentleness about you of what you have to offer, but it's something emotional here, or maybe you don't take something personally and it's like, oh, I can see your side of the story. Whatever it is, you tend to code it, but with the Empress reverse tells me that someone here tries to smother. So there's an integration here, a little bit of the smothering energy, even though we have the Empress twice, because your support here, you know, how you're being supported by the universe is the Empress. But I feel like, Cancer, that's you this week. You're very nurturing, but you also have a tendency to here to like hug the monster. Okay. Hug the beast. Hug a wild animal that you know you're going to get scratched. How you're responding here. Ooh. The Hermit here reverse. You may get kicked a little bit by someone. Someone doesn't accept your offer this week. And this really disappoints you because you meant it in a very loving, sincere way, but also it may spiral you a little bit because I feel this energy here with the Hermit reverse is someone here who needs to do some soul searching and not necessarily keep searching to tell your feelings or emotions or be there for someone. This is something here where you're missing out on that. The Hermit energy is someone here who needs to step back and reflect. But with the reverse is someone here who really needs to step back and do it. Is they're missing that. They're missing that portion. All right. What's the big opportunity for you this week? The Desire of Cups here. That's your energy. Okay. King of Cups. See this though? It's on an island. And I feel that whatever you have here, this is a genuine cup of offer sincerity. You got someone here who's just grumpy as hell. So whoever that individual is that you're dealing with this week, or you may be empathetic or sorry or try to keep checking on them, they're not going to take lightly of it. But also, this is a warning that if you integrate that, you could be smothering the situation. But there's something here about leaving your off. An opportunity here is leave the offer open. Don't force something, don't push it, and see how the energy shifts for you. The people who will be invited in your energy are going to come anyway, because you don't have to chase anything here. It's just really letting hold that you can fix this or fix this scenario or try to understand where a person's going through, because this individual has a lot of pushback on you, and I feel like it's projecting on you this week. The bigger meaning here, 10 of Cups. Your circle will be your circle regardless, all right? But if this person is meant to be in your circle, they will come to you. They may even apologize. Right now, this person is all business, all work, no play. Don't try to visit Jack, okay? Don't make this like The Shining, because I feel like the more you do it, you might be chased with an axe a little bit. So this is an opportunity here to be open and receive the members who are by your side. This could be family. This could be your children. That's who you're going to want to spend your time with this week, okay? And you can keep the invite open if you want to. The Chariot, there you are, okay? Free-spirited, all right? You can still move forward in whatever gestures that you want to do. The offer can still be open, but it doesn't necessarily mean someone's going to accept it. But that's you being very forgiving and understanding, and also still do what makes your heart, on fire and gives you desire and love. There's that sun energy here again back there. You see that? And that's your card. Yeah, this is a huge change for you. All right. Someone here may be a little defensive here, but you've changed. Before you may have taken this personally. Before you may have allowed it to ruin your entire week. This is different. This is, you're going, you know what? If you need space, you need space. That's fine. This Cancer's like, I have plenty to do or be with. I'm definitely have changed and transformed my ways. I don't need to be in the muck of someone else's crap. Okay. And that's you taking charge of that. All right, Cancer, your message here from Auntie is, honey, you've been protecting your heart like it's made of glass, but let me tell you, it's made of steel and memory and magic. This week, claim the version of you that isn't afraid to be seen without a shell. Your identity isn't your fear of being hurt. It's your capacity to love without losing yourself. Your power grows when you stop apologizing for your emotional intelligence. Lead with it. Trust it. I don't think you need to apologize. I think you just need to be open, especially if you're being sincere to an individual that you love. All right, Cancer, that's what I got for you. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Leo. My lions are up. And lionesses. You're going on vacation. Oh, fun. Not till towards the end of December, though. Where are you guys going? Are you going on your own? Star going with you? That's fun. Oh, fun. That's awesome, Star. I will be seeing family as well, too. This is the first year in 6 years that I will be. Well, I mean, I've seen my family in 6 years, but 6 years since I've been home for Christmas. The last Christmas I had was 2019. So I am due to be with my family. I'm excited. And it'll be fun. It will be fun. Leo is up. Oh, that's fun. How old is your son going to be? Oh, yeah, it's time. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. Current energy going into this week. Wow, the Ace of Cups. Loving this. Nice. So you have a lot of love to give this week, but I also feel emotionally fulfilled, satisfied. All right. External influence of this emotional fulfillment. Could be self-love too. The Queen of Pentacles here reversed. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Whether you're a female or a masculine, you are dealing with a scenario here of a person who, and this is an external influence. God, this is my smother mother card. I call her my smother mother. She's like the Empress reverse as well. This is someone here who has to have things a very particular and anal way. This could also be someone who is meticulous, could be a boss, a leader, a friend, a mother for some of you. Okay, all right, Friskers, don't. Friskers is in the reading. He's smothering me. My smother cat came in. Stop being a smother mother. All right, but there's something here about how closely this person holds to old ideas, ways, structure. It has to be perfect. And if it's not, it's an unhealthy and unruly way. And for you, it's like, I get why they do it. Let's see the integration of this. Oh my gosh, look at this. A match. I get why they do it, but it rubs off on me. I get why they do it, but it rubs off on me. Some of you, okay, firsters, you cannot sit on the keyboard. No. No. This tells me that some of you, this is a family member. Okay. Taurus is heavily here. But we have Virgo, Capricorn here too. But there's like, this person mirrors you and understand, and like you have a complete understanding and a lot of empathy of why this person is the way that they are. But you're also like, man, it rubs off of me. I'm the same way. I too can be very controlling and I can overdo it. And sometimes I look at my limitations and become greedy over materialistic stuff when it really is not important. Right. And sometimes we get lost in that. I'm not saying that you're like greedy, meaning that like you're money grubby, but this is an energy here of someone who feels like they don't have enough. It's just the not enough wound that's being integrated into you, but there's compassion here. There's love here. It's like, I get it. Oh my gosh, I understand it. How you're responding this week? 6 months, I get you, but we don't have to be that way. There might be a heart-to-heart discussion that you have with this individual, discussing your guys' habits and how you take accountability. It's two people having a discussion, but it's in a loving manner. It's not a fight. What's the real opportunity here with this connection, this talk? How are we going to fix it? What can we do differently? You know, can we focus on something of in tandem to work together? The Ace of Wands is a card here of inspiration, of confidence, of creative ideas, going for it, going after it. But the opportunity here is going after some changes. And this change has to do with accountability. It's your drive. Some of you, it's to bring the passion back in a connection. Okay. And that's what you're working on this week. Okay. Especially combined with the night. When you combine it with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of, the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Wands, that's like a good old time. Rolling the hay. Okay. The Three of Wands here reverse. You don't have to wait for later. Distance doesn't have to be so far away. Some of you are at a distance from this individual. It's bridging the gap. I do feel this protective energy of why you build a wall or how you do things. but I really feel like you are looking at a completely different direction. Some of you are talking to an individual about relocating. Others of you, it's about closing up something. It's like, hey, we're both like burnt out at this job. Maybe there's something that we can change, so that we can create some more space and room for us so we can do our positions better. But I almost feel like a complete overhaul, a rebrand for some of you. And some of you are doing that with a connection as well. All right. What advice does Spirit have for you, Leo? The Hermit, soul searching. All right. Virgo energy here. This is something here where there's this level of reflection of what truly makes you happy. Something is definitely being illuminated in a huge way for you, but also this is a week here of closure. I also feel like the reward here is a heart-to-heart discussion with an individual, and it's also going to allow someone to come out of their shell. I think the more you don't blame a person and the more you say, hey, I'm noticing a pattern or seeing something, can we talk about it, is the best direction that you can do with this individual. Because you being the Ace of Cups is someone here who's understanding, forgiveness, love, it's unconditional. All right. Final message here for you, Leo. Darling, let's straighten that crown because you've been dimming yourself again. This week, claim the version of you that stops waiting. Stop waiting, because that's why I feel this energy of waiting for a right time. All right. So stops waiting for applause to validate your light. Your worth isn't determined by who notices you. It's solid, it's independent, and deeply rooted. Shine because it's who you are, and show others who your light is, not because you're trying to convince anyone. Your power is your presence, and your presence doesn't need permission, especially with open communication. So I do feel like there is a conversation coming up for you, Leo. All right, Leo, if that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo is up. We're getting closer and closer. We have Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio bonus collective read, and we are 2 away from unlocking the collective bonus. Only 2. If not, then the collective bonus will be our final reading. But if we unlock it, then we will unlock it. We'll have time. But once we hit Libra, we'll be doing a last call for it. Virgo is up. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. Virgo, how you feeling going into this week? Temperance. Sagittarius energy, feeling pretty good. I like this combined with the first card, which is the Star, because I feel like there's something in particular. Either someone is making you feel more emotionally fulfilled, in a sense. Not saying someone completes you, but I feel very aligned. Now, some of you, that's your own internal energy of just giving back to yourself. But let's see what the external influence of this giving energy is. The High Priestess. The High Priestess, the Secret Keeper. This is someone here who's very intuitive, very loving, someone very sincere. But this is someone here who trusts their judgment, but doesn't necessarily say why. You know, here's what's interesting. Now, you may be doing this for another, so flip this narrative if it's this other way around for you, Virgo. But here's the thing. Really paying attention to that turtle here in the artwork. You got someone here who feels intuitively drawn to check on you, and it's going to give and pour into some deep emotion. Some of you a confession. All right. What is this integrating on you? We have the Fool reverse, a little bit unsettling. You're getting attention this week. That's what it is. Thank you, Barbara. We are now one away to unlocking the bonus, guys. The Fool reversed. Okay. you don't necessarily trust this individual and their actions because they have been quiet for some time. It's like, especially in that energy here, Mercury retrograde, it's like, why are you talking to me now? But the idea of it is someone here is going to talk to you now because you're feeling more aligned, you're more centered, you're maybe not focused on a connection or somebody in specific. This does not have to be love. Virgo, the Six of Wands here reverse. This is you going, get the hell away from me. What did this person do? This is not somebody here that you actually want to hear from, but this is a person here who wants to offer some emotions to you. But some of you do not trust it or trust this individual because they've been in the dark. They just came out of nowhere. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Papa. We just unlocked it. I'll change the banner in a second. I don't like to interrupt the readings. The bigger opportunity for you, Virgo, this week. Oh my gosh. I don't need you. I don't want it. Here's the light. I don't need you. I don't want it. I have clarity now. I'm actually better without you. This is you realizing that you're not going to be a risk again. You're not going to be taken advantage again by a fool, whoever this fool is, right? Who's being over romantic here. And some of you, this is just plainly a love reading, but others of you, you got someone here who feels the need or desire here to touch in, reach out. And you're like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? You're coming out now. The present energy here for you, the bigger opportunity is to see the light. Do you really need this person to complete you? No. Nine of Swords here. The bigger meaning is this individual does not like to see you in your light. So that's what's coming in place here. All right. So please keep that in mind. So this individual here is intuitively feeling nudged to reach out to you, but it's because they're wondering where the light is, where you are. Now they're seeing the defensive energy here, fear of rejection. This person's afraid to lose you. The advice here for you, Virgo, this week. Daughter of Pentacles. This is kind of like the Princess of Pentacles card here. I would say for you, when I think of the Princess of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, it's someone here who usually has, they're very shy. The deer are very shy. So there's an opportunity here of your happiness, but also you're not going to risk yourself and be exposed by an individual that you see as danger. And to you, danger. Like, you're trusting your intuition on this. Okay. Something feels off about it. And probably because of the loss that you've been through before. So this is definitely something in regards to you being rejected before, you being wilted. And it's like, you want to water this. Spirit's reminding you who watered you. Okay. And the emotions that watered you in there were nurtured you, had a lot to do with the universe supporting you. So yes, you're seeing something to come back around again for you this week, Virgo. All right, the final message here from Auntie is, sweetheart, your mind has been editing your soul this week. Claim the version of you that lets imperfection be holy. You don't need to fix yourself before you take up space. You don't need to organize your identity to deserve peace. You are allowed to exist without optimizing every inch of your life. Your power shows up when you allow yourself to be human, not flawless, and keeping what feels real to you. All right. And that's what we got here for Virgo. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Libra, and I need to change the banner here because we reached it. We reached the goal. So we have unlocked the goal. So thank you so much, guys, for unlocking it. Papa said this was unlocked. Oh, you like the Leo reading? Good for you. I'm glad that resonated for you. Thank you, Barbara. Do appreciate it. Thanks, guys. If we didn't unlock that, then you have to thank our sponsors because they're the ones here who let you have the reading in a huge way. Sure have. Okay, Libra is up. We're not quite there yet. We're not there yet, Star. We got Scorpio left. Libra's not the last reading. We're in Sagittarius energy now. Take a pause, take a chill. She's like, I'm ready to go. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see how Libra's going into this week. Libra. The Four of Pentacles. Very reserved. You penny pinching? Are you saving? Saving for a rainy day? Four of Pentacles is my miser card here, but it's someone here who's just like not going anywhere. Holding on. Okay, what's the external influence here? Oh, the Two of Swords here twice, but it's upright, so that's okay. It is still the challenge, but here's the thing. You're taking accountability. You are really being grounded here and rooted. You're just being a homebody this week, okay? Some of you, you're staying home, okay? If you're hosting the party here, but you're being very reserved about it. I just feel this energy here being reserved, realizing that there's a big decision coming up, that it's not the right time, and that you can't be looking at this all the time either. So you're trying to set a firm foundation here for yourself and trying to rest your mind for whatever this decision's coming up. But this is not a week here for decision making for Libra. Yeah, universe. So something here, what's interesting is by doing this energy here of being grounded on who you are, your well-being, you're rooted this week. You're just rooted and you're just going, it's not the right week here to make a big move. But here's the thing. The universe is watching you. The universe is watching you. So I feel this energy here of a massive change coming your way because you have really trusted. You're holding on, right? But you're holding on here of going, it's not the right time, intuitively being guided here of realizing it's not happening right now. How you're responding to the Four of Pentacles here, the Star, you're healing. You are healing. You got the Star twice, Aquarius energy. Some of you are healing from an Aquarius energy. Others of you, it could be another person, could be many facets, okay? Whether it's a breakup, whether it is money loss, whether it's job loss, whether it's friendship loss, you are healing, period. And you're taking this rest period as a way of rejuvenating your soul. So how you're responding here is, I'm going deep in my emotions and I'm trusting that when happens will happen in God's time. Not my time, God's time. What's a real opportunity here? You're going to get a sweet reward. I feel it. I feel it, Libra. I feel it. I knew it. Be prepared for a gift. The heavens are open up for you, Sagittarius energy. The big opportunity here is of inner alignment. What you have created has been alignment. Now, you may feel reserved that you're holding on to tightly, but you're starting to realize the reason you are holding on is because you are holding on to your truth. You're holding on to being practical. You're holding on to being grounded. That isn't a bad thing, okay? You're not making huge moves. That's not bad, okay? You're being patient. Your patience is allowing for yourself to be refilled. It's beautiful. The bigger meaning here with the Queen of Wands here, reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, again, we have more of that fire energy, but usually with the Queen of Wands reverse and the Two of Swords is you could have a tendency sometimes to burn yourself out. Put yourself out there with drive to be seen, to be validated. Your ego gets in the way, and then all of a sudden you crash and burn. But also the Queen of Wands could also be the energy of anger. And for you, you're like, you know what? I don't need to be angry anymore. I just need to be grounded. And so this week you're being grounded and you're receiving an immense emotional offer, a gift here on seeing why things have fallen out. And it's not going to all fall out this week, but I do feel like you're getting a gift. something is received for you. Advice for you, Libra. Rest. You can't make this up. 4 swords. It's just a rest period here for you. There's the sun. You trusted this. Okay. You're replenishing this, but you also made a sacrifice in a huge way. 4, 5, 6 of moving forward, moving on, trusting the universe. You're saying, I trust you, God. I trust you. Here's the world. Look at this, the high priestess energy. So there is a huge download coming your way. And some of you, the gift that you're receiving is a psychic gift for some of you. Okay. If you practice it, but it could be a new clair that's really expanding and opening up for you this week. But it's also something here of trusting what you receive, channeled messages, whether it's from God, the universe, however you want to state it, or your loved ones or your ancestors. This is you using that period here of understanding and trust. Libra, your final message here from Auntie is, honey, you've been negotiating with yourself to keep the peace with others. This week, claim the version of you that chooses integrity over harmony when harmony costs too much. Your identity isn't who you keep balance. It's who you become when the scales tip and you stand alone. Your power comes from choosing yourself without guilt this week. Let that be your recalibration. And I do see this as a reset for you. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Good luck. We're going to move on to Scorpio. And now that we are not on our final reading, we are on the we are about to unlock the bonus, the collective bonus here. And so what happens with that? Let me change this here because she was so close to it, but we weren't quite there yet. But we're on the bonus train. And so what does the bonus train come in? Well, that means if you were watching, and right now we have almost 60 people watching. I don't know if that's just on YouTube or not, but a couple more on there from Twitch and Facebook, but quite a collaboration of people watching. If you're watching here this live, say hello. Take the time here to make sure you like the video because it helps the channel grow. And put in bonus. Go ahead, comment bonus, because you never know how you're going to integrate that reading to you, because we have quite a number here of people watching. Bonus, bonus, bonus it up. PG-13. I don't want you to be filter papa. Scorpio. Scorpio is up, and we're going to get into our collective bonuses. Scorpio, how you feeling going into this week? The 9 of Swords here reversed. Oh boy. You're worried. You're worried, and there's something that has come out. Yeah, the 9 of Swords here minus the 2 of Swords is some news. Something has come out. Something's come to light. The 7 of Swords, something was hidden to you, but has you worried now. Okay, what's this external news that you're hearing? Oh boy. Strength. Leo energy. You are confronting, or somebody is confronting you this week. They have the courage to come to you. The integration here for Scorpio, Page of Wands. Somebody here wants to set something right with you. I do feel there's an immense amount of anxiety because this individual, there was a lot of tension. There was a lot of tension with this person, Scorpio. Okay. But I feel like this is almost, I just heard how to train a dragon. All right. There's someone here who's like, I may have come off a little bit rough. This person here is leaning into you. So this person here wants to work with you. Okay. Whatever disagreement it is about someone working together. The Page of Wands is like, let's have a new start. Let's do something differently. And when I think of the movie How to Train a Dragon, like, the dragon was scared of the boy at first, right? Until the boy had to coax the, because he was trying to kill the dragon. Okay. So please keep that in mind. So there was a massive change there. How to respond to this here. The universe revere unfinished business. However, you knew this was going to happen. You 100% knew this was going to happen. You just didn't know when this was going to happen. But this is unfinished business with this individual. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo energy, more Leo energy. What's the real opportunity this week for you in this connection? Ace of Pentacles, an apology. An apology. Somebody here is offering you a sincere apology or wanting to work together. Okay, forgiveness. And some of you are going to be like, screw that. I don't want it. Okay, that's okay. It's a collective reading. I get it. Doesn't have to be everybody's. The bigger meaning here for you, the Seven of Pentacles here reverse. You have some questions. I don't blame you. You are hesitant about if this person is serious. Have they really changed? Do you really feel that you have some hesitation here about wanting to start with this, that the time and energy and space that you put into this position, this person, whatever it is for you, was hard. Okay. Now, some of you, if this is work related, it's someone here who's offering you finally a raise and says, no, I actually we're going to make it come through the beginning of the year or something. But there's a part of you that says it's not enough for me to stay. Not necessarily meaning you're going to tell that person right now, but you're definitely hesitant because you've already started looking somewhere else or moving on. All right. Advice here for you, Scorpio. This is going to allow you some closure. Some of you already have that closure, so you don't need it already. But as you view this scenario situation it's over. A lot of you are not going to want to take it back. Now, for those of you who do want to entertain it, you have to realize that the past is in the past. It's over. So you would have to start as a reset. You cannot bring the baggage here of the past in. More Taurus energy is coming in here with that bowl. Either you start over and you have a complete reset, or you commit with this individual in an ascended manner here of optimism and understanding, but doesn't necessarily mean you jump into something right away. All right. So trust your gut, Spirit is saying. Scorpio, your final message here from Auntie is, darling, you've just come out of your own underworld season. And I know it took pieces out of you, but this week claim the version of you that rises without needing to hide the scars. Your power isn't in staying mysterious. It's showing how far you've come. Let the world see how you've changed without the armor. You've earned this new version of yourself. Step into it fully, honey. All right, that's what we got here for you, Scorpio. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to the collective bonuses, and we have two collective bonuses coming up. We sure do. We sure do. $62. Wow, that's a big number. There's a lot. A lot of people watch the replays. All right. Who's actually here still live? Is it just my moderators? Who's here for the bonus collective? Q is here. I'm giving you a second before we do this. We also have to pick a winner. We're gonna pick a winner here in the next bonus collective. We'll pick the winner after this bonus collective for the winter solstice. Who won this? Because this is an awesome giveaway. So we got to see who the winner is because everybody got their tickets here over at Harmonia Friends. So we're gonna see who the winner is. So we got Barbara here. Teresa's back. Hey, well, you just came just in time. We're at the bonus collective here, and then you can, after the bonuses, you can go to check out your readings after. All right. Star. Here we go. Let's see what zodiac signs are coming up. We have Libra. Libra is in the house. We have Gemini. Ooh, we have 2 air signs we're starting off with. We have Scorpio. Scorpio is here. Aries. Aries is back in the house. 2 more rolls. Sagittarius. And Cancer. All different ones. We got a bunch. Hello, movie. We got a bunch of different ones. Let's give Star a second. Let's give her a second. All right, so we have the energy here of Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, and Cancer. If you have this in your chart in any form or matter or even more, then this reading here may be for you. But don't miss out. There's another bonus collective coming up here too. And if you just joined, listen to these readings if you're reading here first before you go into the replay. All right, let's get to it. Collective, let's see how your week is going. Collective, how is your week going? How are you feeling? The Queen of Cups here, reverse. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, well, this is a little unsettling. I feel a lot of deep emotions coming up, a little bit all over the place. Moody. I got some moody collective individuals here. Let's see what's making you feel this way. What external force is making you feel this way? It just feels very unsettling. I feel like up and down on how I feel, emotions, like I don't have a handle or control. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. There is a particular situation that you have a long-term contract with. Whether this is a relationship, whether this is a job, it is about your stability, but the stability makes you feel very emotional. So it's not in a good way. So let's see what the integration of this is. The Knight of Pentacles is usually something that you put a lot of time and effort into it, so you're upset. Why is my collective upset here this week? Gosh, we got the Star reverse, which was the first card that we got collectively. Reassurance here. They want me to go back to this. Trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts. All right, I don't blame you. I think you're really upset and disappointed with either a person, a place, but it's something here that is that you put a lot of time and effort into, that is supposed to be something that is stable, there for you. You can count on individuals. And this is something here where you're like, I've lost complete faith in the matter that this is going to get better. This person's going to show up. This job is going to change. I'm starting to realize that I'm losing hope in this situation on what I truly wanted and desired at one point. Some of you don't even feel a place with your family this week. For some of you. How you're responding here with the emotions. The universe reverse. It's almost like, man, I could have done things so differently if I just chose myself a couple of times. But I didn't. So the deep emotions here is that you feel that you wasted a hell of a lot of time on a situation that really didn't get you to where you want or your desires. And there's another part of it where you're realizing it's never going to change, which is hard. I get it. It's like taking accountability. Like the only thing that's going to change is me. Like I have to be the change. We have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy here with that universe card. But I just feel like realizing this is always, You're never going to get the closure. You're never going to get the answer you want to hear. But what's the bigger opportunity here? What is the real opportunity in this for you this week? The Chariot reversed. Okay, the real opportunity here is that you can make a change and make a decision. You're not in denial about this anymore. Cancer energy. This is something here where you feel stuck, broken down, not moving forward. It just feels broken. So the bigger opportunity here is to acknowledge that it's broken. Acknowledge that it's not meant to be fixed. Like some of you are trying, like, and some of you, like, this is, could even be like a freaking car. Okay. It's run its course. It's expired. It's expired. So keep that in mind. Okay. So it's not something here where it's like you can fix it. You're just like, it's done. It's played its course. The bigger meaning here for you, collective, the Sire of Cups. I love this. It's a match. But the match is an eternal match here for you. You are showing up in that masculine energy of taking authority. This is an individual here who goes, okay, I understand, but I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to be compassionate and loving. And I'm also going to realize that I don't necessarily have to have expectations higher on this person. I can make those changes for myself. So it may also include you reducing your circle. Some of you, it's removing a specific person from your life. Others of you, it's a new job, whatever it is. Your advice here for you, collective, and then we'll do the bonus collective from Auntie. Mother of Cups. There it is. It's time to mother you. I think you have mothered another scenario here, the mothering energy, but we have the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. This is someone here who's like, a lot of things have been protected, but it's time to protect your cup, you know, and your emotions. And not that it's not, these mixed emotions that you have a lot to do with blame, but the blame is starting to look like a self-blame. And this is Spirit saying, have compassion and grace for yourself. This wasn't a waste of time. You loved with a big heart and whatever it is or desire that you wanted it to be. But you don't necessarily, you've grown from this. It's allowed you to be who you are so that you can integrate the better version of you. And we have the Father of Swords here. Yeah, you've wised up. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is you taking stock and accountability. This is you detaching from the emotion, having a passion for yourself with grace, but also realizing I have to be authentic. I can learn from this and I can have better boundaries. I can communicate my needs in a way that feel right to me. Okay. You don't have to over-explain yourself either. All right. Let's see what the final message here, collective, is for you for this reading. Auntie says, baby, for everyone this week, the lesson is simple. You do not rush a landing. You let the ground meet you. Mercury going direct will shake loose old conversations, old connections, and old emotions. Don't panic when something from the past knocks on your door. Listen, observe, and don't react faster than your nervous system can handle. And that's where that mixed emotions come in. The collective is relearning stability this week. Let yourself settle. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself re-enter your life with intention instead of survival mode. And if you didn't listen to the collective message in the beginning, you should, because it goes with that. All right. That's what we got here for the collective. We're going to move on to the unlocked bonus. Yes, we are. But before we do that, we're going to do the Harmonia giveaway. And then we have one more bonus. So don't go anywhere, guys. There will be another bonus. It's not over yet, but I want to give the giveaway so I don't forget. All right. Let's see who won the winter solstice giveaway over at Harmonia Friends Club. And if you guys are interested in these giveaways, each month I put together a giveaway and it's got mystery prizes in this. So it's not just these gifts. I really hand select a lot of these and you have to not buy tickets, but you have to enter tickets. So there's only a certain amount of tickets that come in place. And then once you put your tickets and they are out, then the contest is closed or the giveaway is closed. All you're responsible for is shipping and handling. That's it. But the rest of that comes in the package. So we're going to see here who has won the winter solstice package. Let me pull up the list so I have it. And the winner is winner, chicken dinner. Judgment. So Sherry Nixon has won. So if anybody is friends with Sherry, I think a couple people are on here. Let her know that she has won. Congratulations, Sherry. You will be getting your giveaway package. Sherry's won a couple of times. She sure has. All right, we got one more bonus collective. Here we go. She's going to be so happy with that package. She's going to love it. Got some fun stuff again in there. Again. She won maybe like 4 months ago. Now, if you are a winner, like Sherry won't be able to play again next month. So everybody who wins has to take this is way so more people have a chance to win. Because the tickets can fly. I'm actually surprised not all of the tickets were taken on that one. It shocked me. Now, Corabelle, I don't know if Corabelle is still here, but her basket for next month is insane. But we're going to do that on Tuesday. So if you want to see that package, I will be unveiling it on Tuesday. She put together an amazing basket. Like amazing. So cool. All right, here we go. One more live. Let's unlock this reading. Star is ready. We have Capricorn. Capricorn in the house. Leo, my lions. Oh, we got Leo again. Double Leo. We have Sagittarius. 2 more rolls. We have Aquarius. Aquarius is up. 1 more roll. We have Gemini. Those are the signs for this particular reading. Let's give Star a second. Thank you, Star. So we have Capricorn. Leo came in twice. So those of you who have Leo in the chart. And then we have Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Gemini. All right, let's see. This is the final reading, guys, for the evening. Or the afternoon. Whatever the hell time it is. I don't know what time of day it is. It's already dark here, so it's like, it's bedtime for me. That's why I have them at like 3. All right, final reading. Here we go. 4 of Swords. Well, this is for my collective who is feeling very well rested, replenished. This is a week here of just chilling, relaxing. We also have a holiday coming out here in the States. So some of you have some time off. So that's nice. That's always a nice feeling, right? Just to be able to have something situated, or in place. Let's see what else is with external reason for this rest. The Page of Cups here. I think there's a lot of emotional offers and opportunities around you. And I feel like there's one in specifically, someone's coming to you. There's a loving message here that's coming towards you. But you see that? I just feel like you're so focused on your reflection. Like this is you just focused on you, but you have an offer or an opportunity here coming your way this week. It's a message here it's a very compassionate message. It's feelings, it's emotions, it's expressions. It's not huge. It's a page. So please keep that in mind. This is a, hey, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving. It's a small message here. 2 of Pentacles. Look at that. Somebody here, I feel for you, collective, that this is a card usually of integration, coming together, but also a card here of alignment, working on the core and handling as much as you can. You've really created, this is for the collective who has created some amazing boundaries, has suffered some massive grief here too with those boundaries, but also understands if somebody here approaches you, you're not afraid to speak up to see how this handle. And I do feel something is approaching you or someone from a distance with emotions. Okay, they're on a ship on here. So, okay, let's see how you're responding to this message. Ah, okay. So the Sire of Wands here reversed. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Well, this wakes you up. It kind of pisses you off. This is going to piss you off a little bit. We're going to do another row. You know that. The bonus always gets an extra row, the unlock bonus. See what this message is. I think you feel that this person is up to something no good. And to you, this individual always comes in just as you have let go or released or just created a boundary. And your intuition is spot on, Pisces energy. Yeah. This is you totally like, nope. Nope. Like, I'm not even acknowledging. I've detached from that. I'm not offering. I'm not happy to see this individual. I'm not happy about any of it. All right. You're a little bit annoyed at this individual. Why are you annoyed at this King of Wands here? Oh, because of this. Because this person told you it was over. This person betrayed you. But this is a person here who had no problem self-sabotaging. You know what? I feel like this person is a fake. I think that you collective are dealing with a fake person and you know it. This is a fake friend. This is family that's not really family. This could be an individual here who said they had no feelings for you if this was romantic, ran, and then comes back to you and says, I would love to see how you're doing. Like they're just seeing how you're available. All right. It's like, are you kidding me? How can you erase that? So the challenge here is that you're a little indecisive, but you're not indecisive with how you feel about it. What's the real opportunity this week? Knight of Pentacles here reversed. Lock your doors. Block. You're not invited. No, thank you. I just feel this energy of letting loose, dropping a bomb, telling a person to leave. This is you saying, get out. I don't feel there's this opportunity here. It's like, I'm glad you're sorry now, but it doesn't necessarily, I want it back. The bigger opportunity here is that you're seeing the instability of what this person offers. It's so fake. It's not, it's just a person who may be nosy. It's just a person here who wants to see if they still have the foot in the door with you. It's just a person here to see if you've changed. I do feel like you've changed a lot. You're resting. And whatever this rest is you working on yourself. Okay. You've done some mirror work here, right? But you have someone here who's coming in with some kind of expression here of love, when the truth is you've been balancing this on your own for quite some time. So why come in now? Why say that you want to help now? Why say you want to be here now? Why say that like everything's all right now? Bigger meaning. 10 of Cups. Look at this. What's interesting is with this person's absence, it's allowed others to really step in. It's allowed you to see the relationships that really do shine, that maybe were there the whole damn time. Maybe this person here kind of was like the eclipse that eclipsed out the individuals who have been there with you through thick and thin. So the bigger meaning of this here is your circle may have gotten smaller or tighter, but they're with the individuals here that you love. And this is your tribe. And the bigger meaning in here is that this person's not part of this tribe anymore. And again, I feel like someone coming in from the distance. Advice here for you. Look at that. 8 of Cups here. Emotionally walking away. I also feel like this energy of you blocking and blocking could be not answering, not responding. You may not even respond to a message if someone's trying to be sincere. You don't really care if this person here doesn't receive a message. Like it's fine because there's nothing, they left it unfinished. Why would they anticipate a message here from you? Hello, Jesse. Yeah, this is like, no. You know that this person here may feel cornered. You know that this person is up to no good. We have the 7 of Swords here. This person here is a liar, deceiver, sly, feels that they can pull one over you. But their way here is seeing if they have access to you. So I feel like collective, you are really on to an individual who you are not allowing access to. All right, the final message here for this one, Auntie message here for you. Sweetheart, the real doorway this week is this. Your future requires a version of you who isn't afraid to outgrow your past. You aren't. Pay attention to 3 things. Who suddenly remembers, oh my God, who suddenly remembers you, what suddenly irritates you, and where your energy pulls you without force. These are your direction markers. Mercury direct doesn't push you, it reveals what's ready. With the Sagittarius season, doesn't demand action, it invites alignment. The unlocked truth here for you is when you claim your identity, the world adjusts around you. Watch for the shift. It's coming. All right, guys, that's it. Those are the final message here. Massive thanks to my moderator, Star, and to my other moderators who are here. Also to the sponsors this evening, Barbara, Papa, Elizabeth, Star. Thank you, guys. I would not be here without all of you. So I do appreciate your love and your support. You guys take care. And don't forget, I will be back here on Tuesday. So set your reminders now for Tuesday. Tuesday evening, I will be back here for December readings. Yes, we are ready. I can't believe it, but we are already starting on December. You guys take care and have a good evening.